Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, so hopefully you caught us for hot, messy topics today. And if you did not, then definitely go be a part of the replay crew. We covered everything, and it was so nice to catch back up on everything after being out of town for a couple of days. If you're wondering where we went, go check the replay. Now, in the meantime, guys, we're back to talk about some more Vanderpump Rules drama because it's all coming out this Wednesday. Tomorrow, we are finally getting the finale. Now, it's not the original finale, but it is the finale where the cameras picked back up, and everybody has been waiting for this moment for the longest time. Like, legitimately the longest time. So, we're going to get into that and a few other Bravo things. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, show some love, do all the YouTube stuff, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I know that you saw the sneak peek for the reunion, which has been a while, and everybody was left guessing who got into an argument, who got into a fight, because we know that Andy Cohen went on Radio Andy and said it was two of the guys, and it immediately happened. Now, if you see the trailer, you see where Andy Cohen drops his cue cards, and he's like, my cards. But we can obviously see who the two people were who got into the altercation. It was clearly James Kennedy and Tom Sandoval. Originally, I thought it was Tom Schwartz and James Kennedy, or James Kennedy and Tom Sandoval. But some people even speculated that it might have been Tom and Tom, which they have businesses together. I was not leaning in with that foot. But this is what was said. Thank you to Radar Online. Now, Bravo-holics understand why the Vanderpump Rules Season 10 reunion took 5 hours to film. Bravo released the explosive trailer showing that cheater Tom Sandoval and Raquel Levis's ex-fiance James Kennedy were the two who almost got into a physical fight, and they both had to be held back by security. Now, this came out from Radar Online's exclusive story that Bravo launched an internal investigation to discover who leaked footage from the finale, which I think is still the most comical thing ever, as if there was actually footage that was leaked from Bravo. I mean, to leak the footage, let's just be really clear. You need somebody who does not give a shit about their job, who's not making any money to leak the footage. They don't care about their job, right? Because they're going to get fired if they get caught leaking the footage. And they're obviously probably not getting paid for this leaked footage because that could trace it back. So instead, they're just saying, you know what? Today I choose violence. Today I choose Tuesday, and I'm going to go steal the footage out of the editing room and go leak it out there. Nobody believes that. Nobody's buying it. Nobody believes the story. Nobody thinks it's true. It's just not even, it's not on the radar. No pun intended with Radar Online. Hold on. Let's keep going. Insults are hurled at Sandoval and Raquel by nearly everyone on the stage except for Sheena Shea, who was court-ordered to keep 100 yards away from Raquel when the reunion was shot. Ariana Madix took the cake for her "you don't deserve to look at this" at her cheating ex, and it appeared that James said, "you backstabbing hoe." That was a remark, and that comment, well, that sent Tom Sandoval over the edge. At one point, James considered Sandoval one of his best friends, but just like Ariana thought of Raquel as her best friend before the latter had a 7-month affair. And if you see, even when they just came out with the sneak peek for the actual finale, the second finale where the cameras picked back up, you can see that she's over it. And there were so many people who came forward and they were like, this feels premeditated. This feels pre-produced. This feels like production and the crew that they were trying to save a show that might have potentially been dying out. Guys, that's the most insane conspiracy theory. Nobody turns their life, like you might turn your life upside down a little bit for a reality show. You're not turning the whole fucking thing upside down where you're now all of a sudden trying to figure out how you're going to pay your mortgage. You're getting rid of your house. You're dividing your friend groups. You're losing your relationship. You don't know what's going on with your career. That's a big. I mean, the other girl's allegedly in a mental health facility. Some might call it a med spa, but a mental health facility. You think that's all for a TV show? That would be some crazy shit. But hold on. Let's keep going. Get in my face again now. You up, motherfucker, is what Tom responded, causing James to jump to his feet. And this is when it all went down. I will you up so quickly is what he screamed before dropping the mother of all insults, saying, you are a worm with a mustache. Now, James yelled and Andy Cohen ended up screaming, "My cards," while looking at his talking points scattered on the ground. Yeah, this sounds a little annoying. But RadarOnline.com revealed in March that two of the co-stars almost came to blows at the reunion. So at least now we get to kind of figure out who in fact that was. Also at this reunion that's about to be highlighted next week, you see in the trailer Ariana calling Sandoval and Raquel diabolical and subhuman. And you also see where Raquel admitted to being selfish. Yeah, I think that's one way to put it. But she also recently just got caught in a lie when she was well, at least Ariana was telling in the finale trailer that when she called Raquel after she saw the pre-recorded FaceTime video of them doing things, she called and said, "What happened?" And Raquel said, "Listen, we made out after the girls' night." She's like, "Okay, great. So when my dog died, that's when you decided to hook up with my boyfriend." Okay, perfect. And then she pressured Tom Sandoval to give his side of the story. And Tom Sandoval said, "Yeah, we actually hooked up. We had sex in Raquel's car." So that was back in July. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. If you do the math, that's 9 months. 9 months. Okay, so now before we end up capping this off, and I know that this is not Vanderpump Rules related, but I wanted to talk about this for a second because Bethany Frankel is addressing the housewives' salaries. She's also sharing how the process works and revealed when she and her castmates began banding together for money. And I always love to figure out how the ladies make their money, especially on shows like this. On her Instagram, Bethany addressed the mysterious facet of the franchise, though she compromised and she promised not to reveal her own salary as it would upset the whole apple cart. Bethany said everyone was paid equally when the show first started, and they would earn more for additional episodes, although there was a bulk fee for all episodes filmed. Now, the cast earned a % increase for season 2. Bethany shared that they had leverage to negotiate, and according to Bethany, castmates, including Bethany herself, started banding together for more money in seasons 2 and 3. She claimed her then friend, Jill Zarin, we all know Jill, and Jill obviously wants a fat paycheck, asked Bethany to negotiate for her, which was a wise decision. She claimed the blondes, perhaps referring to Ramona, Alex, and Sonia, would sometimes align together for negotiations, get nervous as filming approached, and eventually would break down to make other deals. Now, Bethany said there are various types of deals, some based on certain numbers of episodes or the entire season. And she said that Bravo cares about the precedent because castmates discuss their salaries among themselves. She indicated it's wise for a housewife to discuss her salary with another castmate to determine if they're getting clipped or on the right path. Bethany said most castmates lie about what they're getting paid in the same way that they lie about whether or not they were fired. She also, pretty much as she's explaining the salaries, she explained that the salaries can range from $25,000 to 7 figures for the first season, though some people have the potential of earning more. But if you watch this, she gives a lot of this information on her TikTok. She shares a lot, especially about salaries. This is kind of the breaking of the fourth wall that we all wanted to see, or that we've all wanted to see for the longest time. That's why I like watching Bethany Frankel, because at this point, she has the money. She doesn't need to go back, and she doesn't care to share what exactly the pay scale was. But guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are about all of this information. So go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you tonight for the Real Housewives of New Jersey after party on Up and Adam Channel 2. Bye, guys.